What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Call of Duty Ghosts for Newbies. Now, today we're going to go over the Create a Soldier setup and how to customize your soldier. First of all, you want to go into your Create a Soldier, and you have different soldiers here that you can buy. Each one costs a certain amount of squad points, the bottom couple being several hundred squad points, but the first 6 is what you will unlock for your squad members or your squad matches when you're playing offline. You can set all that up, and I will go over that in a future video, but today we're going to concentrate on how to customize each individual soldier. Now, as you see here, you have an option on the bottom there to play as that squad member. So right now the one with the star beside it is the one that you're actually playing as. So if you go down to a different one and you want to play as them, you just hit the square button. Mind you, this is on PlayStation 3. And once you hit that square button, it will change over to that soldier. Now, each of those soldiers can have their own individual gun setup, and each one you can use squad points carried over from a previous. So every time you're earning squad points, you can use these toward any one of your soldiers and their different setups. Now, I'm going to switch back to my original one here that I'm almost prestiged on. And the next thing you have is edit your squad member name. Now, if you hit R1, it will bring up your squad member name, and that will allow you to name it something different than what your original squad member is. Let's go down here and purchase this one real quick to kind of show you. See, his name is Seacott. It's by default name. Once you purchase that guy, you have a chance to go in and pick whether he's an assault guy, a close quarters combat guy, at least that's what I'm guessing that means, covert ops, heavy gunner, or marksman. Now basically these all break down into assault rifle, submachine gun. The covert seems to be a mix of well, basically they're using the honey badger, so I'm guessing that that's just like the assault class, but anyway. Maybe it has, it's off the grid. They're using off the grid, dead silence, and sip rep, so that's probably what they're talking about with that. But anyway, the heavy gunner, which is your LMGs, and the marksman, which is your sniper rifles or your marksman rifles. Now, once you pick him, you can go in here and set this up. I'm not going to set it up right now because I'm not sure what I want, but now, as you can see, if I hit R1, it gives me the option to back up, change this, and make it whatever I want. So we will call him, for now, Ewok. Cool. Alright, and see, it changes. So now we have the options to go into our soldier, and if you look down at the bottom again, we have another customization button. Once you hit that customization button, it allows you to go in and change the different things. Now, special is going to be your ghillie suits, your concealed cobra, which is basically just a half ghillie suit, and then your ghillie suit. Now, these will have their own special tasks to unlock them. The first one is variable zoom master, and I believe the second one is the chrome lined barrel. I think you have to get like 300 some kills with chrome lined barrel, but it doesn't show up now. I'm unsure why this operation is inactive. Couldn't actually tell you this one's active, this one's inactive, maybe because I haven't gotten the first one. You may have to unlock the first one before you get the second one, but that's neither here nor there. We'll figure that out later, and I'll go over that in a future video. The gender, self-explanatory, male or female. Your head, you get to pick different heads, and different heads are unlocked with different weapons. As you can see here, the male K disruptive is unlocked with VMR Sightmaster. So you use the VMR sight, and that will get it. You got the different ones that don't show up. I'm not sure how these unlock and what sequential order they unlock in, but some of these I've just gotten randomly just by playing the game, and that's usually the best way to do it. You know, just play the game, slowly the stuff will get unlocked. Just come in here and check it out every now and then. You'll have different stuff. Headgear, basically that's changing what you have on your head. You got anything from toboggans to baseball caps to, I even believe there's a what looks like a dirt bike helmet in here. You know, just all kinds of different random helmets. And like I say, these as well have different things that you have to do to unlock them. You know, use the knife, use ICU, you know, different perks, different things like that. Uniform, same thing. You just have all different variations of uniforms you can pick from. Some are being unlocked early, some of them you have to get after doing certain things. You can just go down through here and see, like this one for example, the Akimbo Master had 32 out of 100 kills with the Akimbo guns. I don't run around with Akimbo guns, but since they've introduced them into Infected, which is the game mode I play the most, I've actually got 32 kills with them, which is kind of low, but they, like I say, they just introduced that a week or so ago. So Moving on, the patch. This is where you find all your different patches. Now, once you get into this, you have all your classified patches, which I'm way on the far screen, so let's back all the way up to the first screen. Here's all your standard issue patches. Each one of these are just basically patches that you get right off the bat without having to do anything. Next up is your first class patches. Each one of these are just like the others. They have different things. This one here, for example, the Fearless, kill 10 enemies in a single match without dying. Stab an enemy in the back with your knife. You know, different things you do during the game will unlock these. And you just have to periodically come back and check in, just like you do with the headgears and the body suits and all the different things to see what you get. Now, if you would like, just leave me a comment down below and I can go over all these as I unlock them, so you'll know what patch does what. But as of right now, I don't have an intention to do that. Next we have game mode patches. Kill a bomb carrier. I'm guessing that's an S&D. Win 10 team deathmatch matches. I'm sure these just keep going up and up and up. Gear patches. These are, I'm guessing, different gears. Yep. Kill 45 enemies with a cook grenade. Kill 15 enemies with a cook grenade. I'm surprised I don't have that, but I don't actually run with grenades anymore in this game. I found that it's not very effective. You know, none of these I'm even close to on, but basically your different gear that you have in the game is how you unlock these. Then you have your perk patches. These all are related to your perk system. The weapon patches, all related to your different weapons. The classified patches. Now these are all classified, and a lot of them will not tell you what they are until you actually get them. This one here I figured out from Super Poop. She did a video on it, and actually you have to stab a bush Wookie, which a bush Wookie is the guys in the ghillie suits. So you can kill a bush Wookie or a guy in a ghillie suit, stab him with a knife, and you will get this patch, and it's called Messing with Sasquatch. Pretty cool patch. It's the one I roll with. And then you have your DLC patches. Right now the only one we have out on PlayStation is the winter patch. I think there's one if you buy the wolf. I think you get a wolf patch, but that's pretty much how the patches work. The background, same thing. You have your standard backgrounds that you get when you first start the game. You have elite backgrounds that you get if you're an elite member. Different ones are tied to the game. Like this one, for instance, prestige at least once in Modern Warfare 3. I played Modern Warfare 3 for a month and put it down. I hated that game, still to this day hate that game, and I will only play it if there are people that I know are playing it. The rest of them seem to be prestige levels and clan levels that you will unlock, and I'm not a big fan of the clan stuff. I'm in a clan. You can watch my video on that, but don't really go hard at it too much. I don't get it, and there's nobody in my clan on PlayStation that I can play with, so I don't even go there. Classified backgrounds. These are different unlocks that are classified. Right now there's only one showing up, so I'm guessing that's the only one that's there. And then you got your DLC backgrounds just like you did your patches. Next up is your clan tag. This gives you the ability to use your custom clan tag, which is pretty much anything you want to type in. Use the clan tag of the clan you're in, and as you can see here, it shows my clan, Falcon You Up. I could pick to put that one on, and the default that was set by anyone in our clan. I believe anybody can do that in the clan. It doesn't have to be the clan member or the clan leader, and you can take your clan tag off altogether. So those basically allow you to do those different things and those different customizations. Now another option you have in here is you can hit a button to copy a loadout down through the rest of your loadout setups. Now I've only got 5 setups loading here, but say I wanted to start over with another, and we'll just do one for example here. I got a few squad points I can use, so we'll buy this one here. Say I want to copy, I want to use a different, maybe a different weapon, but I want to use all the same perks in, say, this class right here. I can hit L1 and copy it, and I can pick which one. Of course it has Loadout 3 locked because that's the one I picked it from, and I go down to Loadout 6 and copy that loadout. It'll also copy the name and everything else. Now another thing you can do, just like you can with your soldier, you can go in here and edit your loadout name. So I can go in here and call this SC class, just for an example. I know that's kind of corny, but I'm just trying to show you how all this works. So you type that in, and there you go. It changes. So you don't have Loadout 1, Loadout 2, Loadout 3, Loadout 4. And basically the way that I like to do that is I like to set up a soldier. If I'm running in Team Deathmatch, this is one I'll use. If I'm running S&D, this is the one I'll use, and so on and so forth. Like I said, you get to pick 6 of these to be in your squad that will show up when you're playing offline in the squad matches. I haven't really fooled with that a whole lot, but I plan to, because I plan to bring you all a Noobies video on it. I've done a little bit of dabbling, and I do know that these different ones you can set up, and that's what the guy will be running with. He will have the options of those classes to run with, and that will give different abilities to all the different people on your squad when you're playing against other people to build up offline squad points. And that's pretty much all we have for today. Hope y'all got something out of this video. If so, leave a like. If not, leave a dislike. And please leave a comment and subscribe. I sure appreciate it. We'll see you guys on the next